everybody, welcome to a Vanguard lesson on player psychology and tilting with Professor Jorge of Team Absolution. Hello everybody, today I am alone and this is actually our first lesson. You had Jose, you had Ryan, and now you have me. So, who am I? Well, Jorge, of course, Venezuelan, but I am also a double major on computer science and anthropology. I do study anthropology. No, I do not study bones. I study mostly culture of man. I also, study people, which is one of the things that makes me able to do this lesson outside everybody else. This lesson is player psychology and tilting. Glad I'm not a side major, close enough, but still very good at it. So what is tilting? What is player psychology? Well, when you sit down to play Vanguard, or any card game at all, you're facing your opponent. You're not only facing your opponent's deck, you're facing your opponent itself. Now, your opponent and you can influence on each other. And tilting is the act of influencing your opponent so much he begins to make play mistakes. Jose has declared this a million times, I tilt Jose. I make Jose misplay severely just because of my attitude. Granted, some of it is not even intentional, some of it is. Everything is valid in a game of war, and Vanguard is a game of war, and any card game is a game of war. Of course, there are limits to this. Some people may argue it is cheating. It is not cheating, as long as you keep it to acceptable limits. So, first of all, how do you want to approach a game? First of all, be calm. You want to approach your game calmly. You do not want to begin raging. If things do not start going your way, do not get angry. That's step one of tilting. Tilting is that I got angry, my deck is not working, I'm going to anger clouds your mind. You don't want to do it. Second of all, ignore your opponent. Commentaries, ignore your opponent as much as possible. You want to be watching your opponent, however, you want to ignore everything that he might do to you. This is, of course, anti-tilting strategies. Stick with your game plan, remain calm. That's the thing. This, of course, influences the whole tournament where you have to stay calm. Here at the Absolution, we're very, very good at some things, but some of our members do still have some problems on getting too nervous at tournaments. I'm actually not one of them. I remain very calm throughout this whole thing, because at the end of the game is actually just a game. It is not a matter of life or death, and you are supposed to have fun. Even if you're playing competitively, you have to remain calm, remain focused, do whatever you want the best. Now, tilting your opponent. That's the fun part. I'm going to do the way I tilt my opponents. I am okay with everything they do. So, how do you tilt your opponent? If you remain confident, if you express an aura of confidence, your opponent will think you have something. Card games are all about information. Same as poker. Whatever you give your opponent, he will eat it up. You could be holding a hand of grade 3s and have nothing. As long as you're confident, you'll keep your opponent guessing. The way I tilt Jose, the way I tilt Nate is because I keep confident and say, do this, okay, do that, okay. Don't ever panic, don't ever show your panic. You can scream internally, fantastic. But don't panic. Don't show your panic, don't show your weakness. Remain calm, remain confident. This is one of the strategies. The other strategy is what Nate does. Nate is super nice about everything. Nate is just, I'm so sorry, I'm just going to Diablo you to death, I know. And 36 Vanguard. And that art of nicest throws people off guard. There's some people, one of them is me, another is Nate, that you cannot just not read and you cannot react to them. They just throw you off guard. And when they unbalance you mentally, it just shows your card play. Card games are very, very, very mind-intensive games. You need to be focused constantly. And whenever you get unbalanced, you begin to make misplays. And when you make a misplay, you go, damn it, I made a misplay. That's when you begin to, unravel slowly. And if you want to get your opponent to make those misplays, you want to capitalize on them. Just smile, chuckle, go, well, it happens. Be nice. But remember, it's still a game and you still want to win. You just have to remain calm. The second way, it's just, it's all about showing your opponent that you're better than him, and that you know you're better than him. No, I'm going to get a lot of flames, I'm going to get a lot of whatever. You're not better than me, what is it? True, I might not be better than you, but don't keep thinking that you're better. Don't be arrogant, but just say, I am a better player, I'm going to win this game. Don't ever be intimidated by fanboys. If you ever play me in a tournament, and you might be starstruck, hopefully not, because I'm not that great of a thing, but if you play Jose and you ask for his achievement, his autograph, well, that's a great way of tilting him because his head will be in the clouds. But you don't want to go, man, I cannot beat this guy because he's so good at the game. He has a YouTube channel, he has like 3 tops. Doesn't matter. That does not matter. It does not matter who you're facing. Who is in front of you does not actually have a straight impact game. You know he's a good player. Yes, absolutely he's a good player. And if you lose, you go, it's a great game, he's a great player, fantastic. But you don't ever want to go into the game saying, I cannot beat this man. That is a defeatist attitude you would want to avoid completely. On the flip side, don't ever subestimate your opponent. I've seen men destroyed by a 7-year-old kid. They was annihilated. I've seen Magic champions brought to their knees by a 13-year-old with his adorable face just going, swing, 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 oh, you guess you're dead. I mean, don't ever underestimate people. I underestimate people sometimes, that's a sin I commit, but don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. That is a way to not tilt. And remember, guys, during the game, remain calm. Tilting people is all about making them know that you have a plan, that you know what they're doing and then you can counter it, that you have a plan to stop them, that you can beat them. Showing them that you can beat them tilts them because they begin to rethink themselves saying, what's going on? Why he's not scared? I'm doing my thing. It's not working. Why am I doing it wrong? Maybe I should do something else. Jose goes, I cannot face you. Do not ever be faced. That is a secret to tilting. It's all about the psychology. It's all about the players. It's all about the information you give. If you begin checking grade 3s, do not make any faces. Just go, whatever. If you draw a card you didn't, just go, okay. Remain as poker face as possible. You shouldn't have your opponent guessing themselves. And you, most of all, you won't give them any information. See my opponent, begin to go, damn, that means I'm winning. That means my strategy is working, that he's not working, he's in trouble. That means I am doing things right. This has been a quick lesson on how to tilt people, how to avoid dealing with people, on how to, be a good tournament player. Now remember, comment, share, like, subscribe. It's been a short one. I'll see you